And it came to Telugu as well, like in Kannada language only. It released in other theaters in Hyderabad as well.
Yeah.
And trust me, all the shows are filled.
Correct.
And I was so shocked to see that, like, how come people knowing about this movie, because there is no such big promotional
Correct.
activities happen.
Nothing happened.
But only the storytelling part that made people to go into the theaters
Correct.
and watch it. So what is your opinion on that?
See, even in Karnataka, we used to blame people for not watching cinema. We used to tell that, like, Kannadigas don't watch Kannada cinemas. Because see, Kannada is a very accommodative market. They actually give space to all the language cinemas. If you come to Bangalore and open Book My Show, every language has screens. Every language will be playing because they are very accommodative. And also Bangalore is a metropolitan city, so that's the reason, like, every culture comes. It's an amalgamation of many cultures.
Yes, yes.
So with this cinema, the idea was very simple, that, like, we didn't promote the film. We said, you watch the content and you decide. So what we did was, we actually premiered the film 4 to 5 days prior to the release. So it's a very risky scenario when it comes to film language. But we wanted to take the risk because that's the only way we could have saved this film. And the premiere responses got so viral. On the 25th morning, we started getting houseful show for a film which was of complete newcomers.
Oh.
So that travels faster. The content travels faster. See, what we need to sell in marketing, finally, you need to sell the content. So there is another option. You need to make the content. So if you make the content which is engaging, we don't claim that, okay, this is a flawless film, nothing like that. This is a very entertaining and engaging film, which you can come to theater and watch with people and celebrate the community experience.
Yeah. So I don't know whether I can ask this question or not, but I really want to ask, so don't get offended for this. So there is so much, the speculation is happening, like the Kannada should be the main language to for the people who are staying in Kannada as well, like Karnataka as well. So what is your take on that?
See, what has happened in that city was, for an entire decade, or 15 to 20 years, localites were looked down upon. For example, a Kannada speaking cab driver was looked upon because he cannot speak some other language. So whatever you see is a repercussion. But is it good? It is not. So I don't support the violence in any form, in any language or any division for that matter. But we need to also recognize why that repercussion came. So I come here and I sit in an interview and I can't tell proudly that I don't know Telugu. I need to apologize that I don't know Telugu. The moment I tell that I don't know Telugu, but that's not the way we talk. So whenever we go, if you don't speak in the native language, that is actually, that's fine. But still, if you don't put an effort, that's also fine. But if you have a pride that I don't know the local language, if you have a pride that I am not a localite, then people will have some reaction. So you can't trigger anybody is what I feel. But violence is not something I support. See, if that was the case, I don't think Tamil, Telugu, Hindi films would have released there. You come there and see. And any other state, if any other state in the entire nation, if it supports other language films that much, Kannada dubbed Telugu film doesn't do well. Telugu film does well there. Kannada dubbed Tamil film doesn't do well. But Tamil films does well there. Kannada dubbed Malayalam cinema doesn't do well. Malayalam film does well. So that's the beauty of Karnataka for me. Okay. So it welcomed all the language. But you come there and suddenly you tell that, your language is not good. You only survive because, we are here. Otherwise, you need to sell tomato. That's very insulting. Not only for that culture, for any culture, that's insulting.